Where they've stalled out. In the round prior where we saw Zelsis use that as well. So they did break the shock dart again, or they did use the shock dart again in halls and the orb. But back to the same old default.
I guess if it works. They're going to do it again. They dash onto the site. You mentioned the default was the same. The approach to A is the same. This time Cloud9 giving him a little bit of space.
Oh, this Viper's Pit
out from Xander.
So far forward. They have a lot.
No way! No way! How much more can they find? Xander falls. The Viper's Pit's going to fall with it. Op shot narrowly misses as the dash away. Mitch got plenty of targets before him. Oh my God, how are they doing this?
There's 3 kills through a smoke. 4!
It's like they have X-ray vision, man.
Well, that last one, it's the spike tap from Effie's, and then Xander in his Viper's Pit. I want to see actually if he died in the pit or if he went for a peek. Because look at this. This is the one on Effie, or yeah, Effie's trying to plant the spike. Xander's going to get the spike, and that's how he dies. So he's still in the pit as well, but they're just spamming the same location. That's just great knowledge from Cloud9. Getting off immediately after the nades. They knew that that Viper's Pit was going to be used in that manner. Ready to spam. Staying far back enough that they're not going to get punished in front of the pyramids.
And now off of that first really failed attempt, at least in a little while on A, version 1, flip the book. Test the waters B. And this is a similar setup to what Cloud9 had in the previous round.
I'm really
in the
curious.
previous round, the difference is they didn't push into it.
Look how Zeppa's playing close door. Expecting that there's going to be utility used on the backside if they come into it. And he's actually spotting a walkout A. This is such a read from Cloud9. 4 players kind of leading in that direction. Leaf obviously and Ness with the op. And then Mitch is very close on elbow as well.
Oh, they're going to want to go through double doors, and that's exactly where Zeppa is. The flash, the swing, 1-2, and stays alive for the third. I jinxed him. He falls. Effie's cleans him up through the door.
They're so fast to swing, though.
Operator's there. Leaf is about to say that he's not missing. But Xander snatches it right back. Vanity's alone in this 1v2, and he's on the other side of the map.
Yeah, he's so far, and I think they already, yep, they've gotten the read. Whippy just he already got his ult out, so they know he's coming through double door, and there's a cage. So they'll know when he swings through this.
He's had a quiet half up until now. He's got to make something happen here. One. No way! No freaking way! I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
That's these Vipers, man, with the Vandal recently. I mean, everybody's seen the Boaster 1v4 in the Viper's Pit, but
yeah.
Ridiculous, man. These pros are so good. This tap onto Xander, and recognizing Whippy was spraying him on the edge of the cage, like, even he is mind blown from that. He went fast up mid. Leaf is not here to respond. Vanity's all alone on the B site, Doug. And after what he just pulled off, I'm expecting an ace.
He's gonna have to stand and deliver. He's already gotten one. How much more can he find? The dart there to help as he gets the second. Third's up top, doesn't come through. 3v2 in favor of Cloud9, make that a 3v1. Now Zelsis has a chance to pull off a clip of his own. Oh, knives on one side, bullets on the other. As he tries to reposition, it looked like they were going to line up for a moment, but it's not happening. Zelsis falls, Cloud9.
Cloud9.
Last round of the half, and look at the footwork by Leaf, bro. Tucks right into the wall to make sure the dart doesn't hit him. Takes mid-control with the op.
Wait, they're expecting this actual pushdown from Vanity. Look how 3 players are actually trained on that. Meanwhile, Leaf is taking more space. Standoff on opposite walls.
And they don't know. Keep a third eye on Whippy on your minimap. If they go forward onto A, Vanity, he's not content.
Oh, no.
Not the knife. Oh, gosh, okay. One. He's behind him. A second, a third. And Vanity sending a message as he's cleaning the round up single-handedly.
Second half underway. Cloud9 now on the attack. And a much more spread approach. Camera down elbow right away. Notices that there's no penny pushing. Meanwhile, Leaf, his counterpart, is deep up there. Cloud9 is really not afraid to try to walk out dry when they recognize that there's no Sentinel utility up or things like an orb like this. And that's a lot of space gained. And they actually recognize that there's nobody really playing close. Of course, that could change, but those are things that Vanity will take advantage of. Leaf is kind of isolated here by himself all the way up halls, but look how far back Zeta is watching that cave push. They're still covering everything.
Yeah, that boy hasn't moved. Yeah. And the kicker is that he had weakened him up. He had softened him up a couple of moments ago through the wall, and then cleans that back. But Penny,
look, they're out on B. What I was talking about, they just walked out after they broke the camera. They have no real clue how deep they are.
Uh-oh. Dash away. 13 HP. A little second peek just to let him know. And he's still going to cause problems. You see, Xander has to deal with them, and he does. Ghost takes care of that. But the spike has been planted. And my goodness, they're taking things right back. They had the numbers advantage. Version1 did, but a double off of the shock darts, and then Zeppa to clean things up at the end. Cloud9 takes the lead.
See that econ rating stat in game that nobody looks at ever.
Yeah, the first right there. Poor guy. Whippy was just walking around. He just caught a stray. He was just walking around the corner.
Pressuring up. Basically what they did on the pistol round, Cloud9, with the cam in elbow, and Vanity's just walking up. So it could really explode. Either up in the nest, which very possible, or through tunnels here.
There's Cypher utility all over the place, and Zeppa doesn't have a knife. He used it at the beginning of the round, so there's no way to get rid of that. If they want to go through it, they're just going to have to go through it the old-fashioned way. Zeppa creeping out. Whippy already falls. So much for the utility.
What's the old-fashioned way? Just busting down the door?
Yeah, just clicking the heads.
Okay. I was just curious,
Hey, how did Version1 get back into this one?
Knife to cancel the drone is a bad start as well because they can't clear close and Leaf is still here.
And it's a good opener to tip things back their way. They've made it a 3v3. It was a 3v5. For those of you taking notes at home, Vanity falls. My goodness, they're doing this thing. They're doing this thing. How on earth have they gotten back to this?
He has lineups. Time
Zeta.
is an essence.
One. Penny. He's gotten it to half. He swings. 1, 2, 3!
2. After you make a mistake like that, you have to think the round is over. But no. No. How many of these clutches are we going to get this series? And they still lose after all that work.
This just goes to show you that we can't not cast the ecos. because no round is safe.
Yeah, Doug, I know you want to cast every eco. Come on.
4v4. Spike. Really in no man's land. As Leaf manages to get past utility, scoop it up, and then try to stay alive, try to get away, and he does.
He hears them. Yep. He hears the rotation. Everybody's gone. Zeppa checks it. The awareness on these Cloud9 guys is phenomenal, but now they've gotten so many players low.
And you've got Zeppa's in a bit of a weird spot, and look.
It's the fight though, but Leaf is way by himself, and there's players here. He doesn't reckon. Oh no! He doesn't realize it. Now the spike's down, and Xander locks him out with the Viper Molly as well. Snake bite to close. And they're all here now, Doug.
A false sense of safety, as it's once again the Guardian who's going to have an opportunity to take care of 3. This time Whippy and Xander are both weak too, but there's surely no way.
They didn't recover any guns, so maybe not.
Okay, forget it. Forget it. 3v2. Xander, tight. 13 seconds left. The Sheriff is good for 1. Whippy gets the second. Mitch alone. He's on the tap. It's a 1v2. Can he get the spike line? He can. The Vandal swings out. It's not going to happen. Xander with 4 on the round. The Sheriff, of all things, stops another Red Bull clutch.
And that's all because getting out of cave. And so they don't recognize that until they really start to fight. And Zeppa, even though he cleans him out down bottom mid, and they actually get spotted on the cross as well,